Okay. What did he say? Tell us now?
I didn't hear it, but he clicked the go live button. So I don't know if
So were we not live?
I thought we were.
You would think
He
after
clicked it back.
You would think after week 3, Tony, we would be pros at this.
Look, this is your field.
Okay. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't hear us before, welcome to Spartan Stadium. That's your starting lineup up there on the screen for you. Look, we told you we are fans doing this. We're not professional broadcasters.
By any means.
We're going to make mistakes, and you know what? If we're going to make them early, let's make them early and get them out the way.
Get them out the way,
you
right.
know. So in the meantime, since it looked like we were not as live as we thought we were, we're going to bring this back up. Tonight's game is in remembrance of Mr. Joey Boudreaux, who was a dear person to the Spartan family. He's a great husband and father and grandfather, and I grew up with his family, and he's just an unbelievable man. Did everything at EA, came to Booster Club meetings, and came to all the events. Tony, you knew him well. They don't come better than Mr. Joey.
No, they don't.
And he passed away this week unexpectedly, and I do know that he will be looking down tonight, cheering on them Spartans in blue tonight.
Back deep to receive, number 6, Trey Seals. Number 4, Tanner Kerner. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday night, live from Burnside.
All right, the Spartans are getting lined up to kick off now. Different look. I didn't see the coin toss because we were trying to get all this going, but normally we get the ball first. We try to take offense first. Different look this week. Got a little trickery going on in the beginning. And whose ball is it?
It's anybody's ball.
Everybody's pointing to the blue. Waiting for a signal.
We look like we came up
We
with
got the
it.
ball. The ball is in our hand. Who are we going to give it to? Here we go with a meeting out here.
All the coaches are saying the same. All right, here we go.
The kicking team touched the ball prior to his kick on 10 yards. The ball will be first down.
Oh, they saying the ball did not go 10 yards. And they were spotting it a yard back. Okay. All right, so the defense is going to take the field, and we'll get started here. You know, we talked to Brock before the game, Tony, and his comment was expect fireworks.
Yep.
Right out the gate,
Right
he's
out the
going
gate.
to do a little onside kick, and I tell you what, he makes it fun. Good. Swarm to the ball. I tell you, Tony, they've got some weapons on this team. I've done a little homework on them. This was actually, it's funny. We're done after tonight, right? Rev's going to take back over, and they'll call the games from here on out over here. But I finally did some homework, and they've got some weapons. 44 being one. He's a big, strong, solid guy, and they're going to use him in a lot of stuff. Kind of like Martinez, like for us.
Right.
We line him up all over the place. They're going to do the same with him. This quarterback here.
Quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and he's talented. He's an athlete. He has a twin brother that's a wide receiver. Together, they're pretty talented.
Good combo.
Yes.
That'll be a Denham Springs first down.
First down.
All right, Tony, so we played with the camera a little bit, and everything worked great, and now it looks like it's wanting to hiccup a little bit on us. Y'all bear with us. We tried to do some adjusting on it, and we're going to get this thing right. Big pass. Oh, man.
Goldman's pass complete to Deshaun Goldman. for a Denham Springs
That was
first down.
that was brother to brother right there.
First and 10 from the 17 of EA.
And how awesome is that to grow up in the household? One's a quarterback, one's a receiver, and you can always just get out in the backyard and perfect your craft. You know?
Yeah, you're right. That's a big old boy.
That is a big fella. And it took a swarm of Spartans to get him down.
Hayden Ray down near the 5-yard line. First down, Denham Springs.
No, the first down.
First and goal from the 6-yard line.
Bad snap, but he got a hold of it. And
A little flag on the play.
got a flag. Denham City, when they got in, hadn't seen anything yet
Flag on the play.
from an official. He's marking him short.
On the offense, number 72.
And that goes against Denham, so that's going to back him up a little bit.
Tell you what, we always adding something up here. Got the officials mic'd up.
Come on.
So now we can hear what they. What's the call? Remember last week and the last couple weeks?
Yeah.
We didn't understand what they were calling.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get a little clarification
Yeah.
to our viewing audience.
They still need a definition on one, for me, is the defensive chop block.
Yeah, you're right.
I want to ask about that one. It's been confusing. They've been calling it the last few games. Nice tackle right there.
Turner on the carry.
So Brett Beard is the head coach at Denham. He's in his 6th season there.
Second and 13.
Beard is a well-established coach. Previously was with Live Oak and really put Live Oak on the map. Left Live Oak to go to the rival there in Denham, and he has done a pretty good job so far with this group. Looks like touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Didn't look like he stayed in bounds right there.
It looked like he stepped out. So
Number 5, Britton Paul.
It looks like we got a referee kind of standing on the 3-yard line.
You got a ref marking the ball.
Yeah.
But no, he's marking the ball
Okay,
for the snap.
I got you.
Okay. So, wow, I didn't think we'd have to talk about it this early, Tony, but prime example of why you should get paid after they evaluate the game.
Here we go, week 3.
You know, I mean, it's all right. So the kick is up and good. Yellow Jackets up 7-0. Long game left to go, guys, and this is nothing new to us. You know, it's all good.
And we talked about it last week and the week before. This is the SEC. And we got a long battle. We got to kick, scratch, and scream our way to a win.
That is a fact. This is like playing in the SEC and if you're in high school and, you know, just our schedule alone. Our district is tough as can be, and Coach Mathern and his group, they pack on powerhouses on top of our strong district, you know, so which I love it.
I was gonna say, they know they're doing it, they loving it, they preparing their team every
for the
week.
long run, for the long run, to get to the
Yeah,
playoffs
you're right.
and be successful in the
Right.
playoffs.
And for a district our size and our
Oh yeah, I mean we got
toughness,
7
you
teams
better-
in this district.
you
so
better prepare.
look at this nice little return there.
Jake Nerson on the return, number 43. Karan Benjamin on the tackle. First down, EA.
I'm gonna have to put on some glasses because I'm not gonna be able to see this. Oh yeah, hang on.
He almost had that corner, Ralph.
Yes, sir.
Blackburn on the carry, tackled by number 11, Cedric.
All righty, so I'm back in here. Got my glasses on, and we've already got some people chiming in. Whistles on this play here. I got some people chiming in. We'd like to thank Lance Trosclair for tuning in tonight. He's a big-time Spartan.
Foul snap. False start on the 50-yard line. 5-yard penalty. You second down.
So we talked about that last week. One thing we got to do as a team to be productive and successful is to clear that up. We've got a little too much negativity and penalties each week.
Here we go, big run.
Blackburn with a big carry.
Blackburn on the carry up to the 38-yard line, gain of 10.
Young man came back last week and saw limited action after he was cleared from an injury, and he surely was missed before. This is just going to add to the dynamic of the Spartans here. Poor number 12 down here says, "Coach, you mean I got to cover this big guy?"
No.
Blackburn carries for a gain of 2.
So back to Coach Beard with the Yellow Jackets. He's an old school kind of coach.
Yeah.
Just cut from the same cloth as Brock. You know,
A lot of similarities between the two coaches.
They want to line up and smash mouth football.
Automall deep to punt. Turner back to receive.
And that big punt right here. Oh, man. Got a flag on that one.
Man.
Look a big block in the back, it looked
Turner's
like.
brought down near the 43-yard line. There's a flag on the play.
That would have been pretty big because we heard the coaches.
You heard it?
Yeah, and the coaches kind of exploded in the box next to us, so we knew that was going to get them. We got some people asking about the camera again. Yes, we do know it does have a little glitch in it. We're trying to work on that. Again, if you see in the top right corner, we got some sponsors already, but if you're interested in helping us get some better cameras, hit that QR code.
Seems like we need one.
Yeah. Hit that QR code and give us a little something here. Run right up the gut.
Man.
Stopped by a slew of Spartans again. T-ball. That defense is just like T-ball. Once the ball's in play, everybody swarms to it, you know. I love it. T-ball defense.
Yeah. There we go. Big hit. So Tony Miles.
Yes, I'm glad. I was looking for the lineup, yes.
Well, you got your glasses on.
Yeah. So Miles comes up with a big hit.
It's third down.
Third down here.
See if we can pull that background noise down just a tad.
All right.
Hydration timeout.
I know it was getting a little loud, and I was starting to get a couple texts about the noise.
We're
so
good.
We'll try to see what that is.
All right, well, we're in the timeout here. We're going to bring this up. This is the souvenir pins and coins at the little challenge coins.
I'll tell you what, Ralph, I just bought me another one.
Another one, the second one. Those are very nice with $25.
Yes.
$25 for a piece of history for East Ascension. So if you are interested, you can get them down here at the game, or you can contact the school and get you one there. But if you are a Spartan, trust me, they're beautiful.
Beautiful collection. Add to your
collection there, absolutely.
That's going to be the center point of my collection.
Yeah.
When I build one.
When you build
I've got
it,
some in a bag in my office. But whenever I do build me a little.
I ordered the frame already. Mine's in the frame. Yeah. So
you didn't order me one?
I did not. No.
Come on, man.
I'm sorry.
Thought we were better than that.
Look, I will go get you one.
No, I appreciate it.
Look at this.
Come on, we
all
gotta
the
get some
time in the
pressure.
world, and he throws it away. Guy was wide
He was
open.
wide open.
Wow. Fourth down now.
Over 4th down, 5 yards to go.
All right, we're getting back to getting deep to return this. Who is that? Is that number 8 Smith in the back going to return this punt? Ooh, no.
Don't give it to him. Nope.
Nope. That was Merriweather in the back to return that. Is down, boy. Their punter he had a great acting job
he did.
just now. And
I was looking at that ref back there.
I missed the whole.
I go ahead and sign this check off to him right now.
I missed the whole play because I was watching the ref to make sure the flag stayed in his pocket.
Might even said a little prayer.
1st and 10, Spartans from our own 21-yard line.
All right, Spartans taking back over. Look.
There we go. We got the corner.
There we go. Cut it up. Nice run right there on 1st down.
Big rushing on the carry around the right side.
Boy, it's so pretty whenever they come around that corner and they got all that green in front of them.
Oh, man. And I tell you what, I mean, just everybody to hold their blocks right there to get the yardage they needed for the 1st down. I mean, look at this, right up the gut. Big run.
Boy,
big run. McCarty just big run right there. You know, so many receivers just like to play fight, hand fight, right?
Yep.
Our guys are blocking.
Yeah, not here.
Man, they got them down there and they are blocking.
They are in your face. Well, that was
Yeah, he should have given that one.
a little hard hit.
He should have given that one. Shouldn't have pulled that one.
Waylon Smith keeps for no gain. 2nd and 10.
Hard count.
Coach Scott Gautreaux coming out last night. We watched him with the Central.
Look at him. No.
Oh, a little too much on that one. Yeah, we come out last night, watched Central. I tell you what, the future Spartans.
They look good?
They look good. They played Lake, and Lake was I'm going to tell you, one of the best coached Lake teams I've seen in a long time. I mean, those kids actually played, and they played hard, and they took it to overtime, and we were able to pull it out in overtime. You know,
great game.
Yeah, it's nice, and I was told that Gonzales was they won again last night too, so they're both undefeated right now, Gonzales and Central. So it's future's bright for the Spartans. Nice.
Yes.
Nice pass over the middle. Smith to Urson, I tell you that. I love that combination right there.
First down.
Pass.
He's going for it. Oh. Yeah, he caught it. He's just out of bounds.
Yep.
Second and 10.
second down and 10, and not a bad shot right there. I mean, second down now, you didn't really lose that much, so we're good. I like that shot right there in that situation.
Look, you taking it to the end zone.
Yep.
You know, you're doing your best to get downfield. He's open.
Yeah.
If it had just let him about a yard or two more. Look at the
run here.
Look at the run.
Nice run for Blackburn.
So what about
right
8 yards?
Yeah, and look, in that play, and really and truthfully, either our guy catches it or nobody catches
right.
it.
And that's what you want.
It was a perfect spot there.
Got the edge again. First down.
Nate Mercer carries around the right side for EA. First down.
There it is.
Look at this.
Yes.
The vision.
Boy, I tell you what, he did some tap dancing in that hole.
The vision there to see that open up, man. Made the first guy miss, tiptoed around, and just hit the hole hard, man. The intensity these kids play with.
Look at that.
Nice run right there again.
Blackburn carries across the 15 for EA. First down.
And you know, what we saw out of McCarty the last few weeks, man, so Blackburn's helmet pops off, he's got to come off. You're replacing him with somebody just as talented to go and run the rock for you right here.
It's nice to have that.
Oh,
get it.
Fall on the ball. All right, not a pretty play there. Let's go here and let's see here. Yep, we had a couple people chime in about the camera situation. Yes, we can't explain to you enough. That is whether you believe it or not, it is one of the better cameras you can buy. It actually operates on its own, but yes, we know there are some issues. We're new to this. But yeah, hey, look, you know, Booster Club did not pay for any coaches on this staff, but I like the comment. But yeah, if you want to help out and get us some better cameras, you want to help out and get us some better cameras, go hit that QR code on the bottom of that screen.
Bottom right.
Any donation helps, man. We can. We would love to be able to get some more stuff. We actually talked about it with Coach Brock last night. And if the money is raised, we can get some other cameras, some hands-on stuff, and have some field footage as well. You know, we would love to see that in the future.
Look at
Nice
the blocking.
play right
Look at the
here.
blocking.
Nice.
You know, we even pulled in the old Chad Wilson.
Yes.
Chad Wilson last week, he stopped me in the stands and says, hey, what kind of equipment y'all use? And of course, I don't know.
Yeah, and
right?
I really don't know either.
Yeah, so come up this week and talk to us. And he did. And, hey, look, he was impressed with what we had.
Yeah.
I think we had mentioned about some cameras on the field or different shots. So we all working on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you got to crawl before you walk.
Absolutely.
And like I said, it takes money to make money.
Yeah. And what people, we really want you guys to understand is, you know, after this play, I'll get into this. Look at this.
Look at this. Oh,
there's the play that scored last week. Oh, we dropped it. So, you know, EA had no television broadcast before week 2 of this season. We're in week 4.
Yeah.
No. Or week 4 or 5. 4. Okay. Yes. So we did game 2, game 3, and this is game 4.
We
Okay.
need to count it out like we did the 60
Yeah,
year.
we probably will. We're going to bring that up in a little bit too. Okay. But East Ascension has never gone live before at a game. When Rev films here, they have the rights to do all the filming. That's why we don't do any filming along with Rev or allow anyone else to do it. So we knew that this was going to be a learning process.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what we plan on doing is doing some other sports throughout the year, and that way we can put all the Spartan athletes on TV for those that can't make it to see them. But like you said, we got to crawl before we walk, and this is what this season has been for us. The 3 games that we get to do has been getting our feet wet.
Yeah.
You know, like we tell y'all before, like we're fans, we're not professional guys, we're not getting paid for this. We're going to watch the game and call it as we see it. We're going to miss stuff. We're going to mess up. And that's the beautiful part about it, man. We're going to bounce back. We're going to laugh about it and move on, you know. So that was in the first quarter. Yellow Jackets on top of the Spartans, 7-0. At this time, we were asked to make an announcement for East Ascension Sports Medicine. They would like to thank the Brock Orthopedic Clinic, Our Lady of the Lake, and Bourgeois Physical Therapy. East Ascension Sports Medicine would also like to recognize the Gonzales Fire Department for providing EMS services for all the home games. And we would also like to thank the Dr. Curie and Winder for being on the sidelines to provide medical coverage for all the East Ascension ball games. So thank you for the support that you give to every student athlete on the campus. Our medical team that we have, our training team, led by Coach Randy Gonzalez, they are unbelievable at what they do. So we appreciate all the help and support there. Looks like Landry come up with the stop there.
Number 32, Carson Landry on the tackle.
Looked like Dawson was trying to trip him. Dawson said he's a little bit bigger than I am. But Dawson said, I bet he don't throw it my way either.
No. Carson stepped up and filled that hole.
Yep. I'll tell you, this is an exciting defense. We famous for exciting defenses at East Ascension, and this group here, they not as big as normal, but man, they just as physical and fast.
They are not disappointing to watch.
Nope.
Out of bounds.
He's out.
Goldman's pass intended for Shields is incomplete.
They'll bring up 4th down here.
9 yards to go.
They'll be punting it away. It's at the 9-yard line they're punting from.
Yes, sir.
Well, they'll be punting from the end zone, but
Well.
yeah, snapping it from the 9. So their back's against the wall. Do we get some pressure here?
Yes.
Oh, boy,
It was
that was
close.
close.
You're going to let it go?
Yep. And it's rolling backwards for us, so yeah,
45.
we'll take that.
Number 40, Luke Wilson's punt is down. It'll be 1st and 10.
Tell you what, Coach got his hat on backwards tonight, boy. he was sending them.
The ears are pinned back. You know, I laugh still. We talked about it last week, too. His famous saying of scared money don't make money.
Yes.
You know, he believes it, and
And our Spartans. Thank you. Now go ahead.
he's not afraid to take chances, I tell you.
1st and 10, Spartans from the Denham screen. 45.
Big pass.
Beautiful.
Oh, man.
Tell you what, it's there.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he got a little hand on it, the tip.
You know, it seems we're taking a fewer deep shots tonight than we've been taking in the first few weeks, you know. Nice. Look at this. Right up the gut.
Oh,
right
here
up
we
the
go,
gut.
here we go.
He is gone. That's touchdown, Spartans. Yes, sir.
Oh, look, we got the little light show.
Oh, yeah. We're going to put that blue and yellow lights flashing.
Yes.
Big run. Little option read. He pulls from the running back and takes it up the gut all the way to the house for 6.
He threw them afterburners on.
Oh, man. You know,
You're not catching it.
It's amazing how many kids on this athlete that we have watched that once they get to that next level, they get a different speed.
They do.
Okay? And that's your quarterback.
Yeah.
You know?
It's quarterback.
It's your quarterback running it like that.
Oh,
we moved. Boy, that was a nice little setup, though.
I was just fixing to talk about it.
Yeah.
False start, number 4. 5-yard penalty.
I don't know that we've seen a traditional extra point yet line up.
No.
And it's been in all kind of different packages. Like, I never saw that one.
Right.
Now we're going to line up and kick this one.
Yeah, he left us scratching our heads last week.
No,
There we go.
We
There
got
we
it
go.
back. Got it back. Now let's see where we line up in this time.
Prior snap, encroachment on the defense. Half the distance to the goal. Retry.
Extra point is
Snap,
up.
good hold.
And it is good. And the Spartans have tied it at 7 with 10:33 left to go in the first half.
Second
We got us a tied football game.
second quarter.
Yeah, first half, I said.
Yeah, you got me on that one.
we good.
You got
We
me. I'm
good.
just covering you.
Yeah. Look at our boys down there, led by Hudson Browning with the flags. All excited. Student section going crazy right now. That's why we need to raise more money. We need to get a camera. That way the people at home
You're right.
can see those kids. How excited the band and the student section gets during a football game. We need to get them on camera.
I don't know who makes the outfit
Selection?
selection.
Yeah.
But they're in pajamas this week.
Pajamas tonight, yeah. I don't know who decides that, but
I didn't get the memo.
Well, I mean, we don't have him on the headset, but my son right here is sitting on the side of his court and he was actually he was a Yale leader quite a few years ago. Of course, you're not on mic, but who makes the call on picking out what you're wearing on that? The seniors, okay. Seniors decide what they're wearing.
Okay. It'll be interesting to see what next week brings.
On the return, number 4, Dawson Henry. On the tackle. First and 10 Yellow Jackets from their own 38-yard line.
Here's that defense, that unorthodox defense where we're all just standing and moving. Oh, we got a little tussle right here. That's going to be a holding. So number 3's, he's pulling Javius all around to the ground and got him a flag on it.
Yep, the ref saw it.
Now, not the ref in front of him.
No.
Didn't see it. It's the ref behind him saw it. If you're right on side of it, how do you miss it? While we wait for them to mark this off, if you notice in the top of your screen, there is a JB up there. And that's because tonight's game, and I'll bring up a picture here in a second after this play. This game is in memory of Mr. Joey Boudreaux, and who suddenly passed away this week. Huge Spartan right here, and he will be missed dearly. You know, family, friends, and especially Spartan Nation will definitely miss this. Prayers go out to Miss Audrey and the rest of the family. We are definitely praying for you, and we love you all in that family. Oh, boy, we almost had the pick.
Man, he saw it.
Receiver never turned and looked. I mean, that was textbook pick six, and we drop it.
He wanted that so bad.
Oh, yeah. He's trying to tell Dawson Lander, you're not the only one, son.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, we're making a big change here. We got Blackburn going out on defense now. All right, that's short. That's going to be fourth down now.
I don't know if that quarterback, if he'd have just tucked it and ran,
If he run that,
he would have got it first.
He picks up
did
the
not
first
want
down.
to get in that defensive side of the ball. He knew what the defense had. They were swarming towards him.
Do you blame him?
No. I'd have pitched it.
All right, so we're calling a timeout. I heard you, Coach.
Yeah, I heard you. I'm sure everybody else heard as well.
Yeah. Yeah, the Spartans definitely wanted a timeout right there. All right, while they go to timeout, we're going to go back. We were talking about the lapel pins earlier and the challenge coins, the 60 year. And is it really 60 years? We actually had people question whether it was 60 years. And here
This
it
some
is.
Ralph the Lat math right here.
Here's your math. We did chicken scratch up there for you. So, you know, let's not count the first three. Let's start in the 70s. That's 20. 80 is 20. And the 90s are 20. The 2000s are 20. 2010s are 20. In the 2020s.
What do you do at 20?
Yeah, you got 20 in 1970, right? Oh, I'm sorry, 10. I'm jumping the gun. Tens. So those, that all equals up to 60. So, yeah. I did go to EA.
What
I
he
can
said.
count.
Yeah,
That's
what
I
he
said,
said.
You know. But, yes, it is 60 years. 60 years of graduating classes this year. And at halftime, we will be recognizing.
What we got here?
Well, we got we had a fake with a flag.
Whistle
Before the play, but they run it anyway. So, yeah, so it's at halftime we're going to be recognizing lots of people.
Mainly my wife.
Your wife. Yeah.
If I didn't say it.
But, Tony, I mean, how cool is that?
60 years.
How cool is it
Yes.
to know that she's going to get recognized twice?
You're right.
For two separate
You're right.
things. You want to brag on her a minute?
Yep. 1998 Homecoming Queen.
Mm-hmm.
Also 1998 Miss EA.
Miss EA, I like it. I like it.
Now, I hate to say it, I didn't realize she was, I may have forgot. I'm sure I realized it.
No,
but
well, see, that's where you're messing up. You shouldn't say that.
Yeah, no, but I admit my faults.
Look at it. Oh, God, that's going to draw. Little flag here.
No?
No?
No, it looked like he got a little
Wait.
little contact on it, but tell you what, that was a hard hit on that guy's leg.
Okay, so that was not a flag he dropped.
No.
That was a
well,
marker.
I said, look at it. I said we got a little we got a little side conference. We're fixing to figure something out.
I think he dropped.
Yep, look,
now he's going to drop it.
I'll give it
Gosh
to him.
dog it. Now hang on now. He asked if he had touched.
Personal foul. Welcome to kicker on the defense. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
I don't know how he missed the ball because he hit him up around his
Yeah. I mean,
hip.
he hit him hard.
I mean, he covered. I don't know.
With the ball, I look, hit the fan in me, right?
Yeah.
I did not follow the ball.
No.
I watched the hit.
Right, me too.
Did you watch a hit or did you watch a ball? Did he get the ball? The ball fluttered.
The
okay.
ball flooded.
So that's coming from court. The
That's
ball
an
did
official
flutter.
ruling from the press box.
Yep. Ball was tipped and we didn't get it. So here we go. We're giving them a first down on this one.
After the penalty, the ball started on the EA 43-yard line. First and 10.
That's going to keep that drive going now. Good stop right there.
Very good stop.
Gain of 1. Second down, 9 yards to go.
I tell you what, we got a slew of people there sitting at home watching the game, listening to Ralph and Tony call the game. How about this?
Who's that in the background?
I can't even tell who all that is. But I tell you what, y'all text me back names. We'll call them all out. Look, T-ball defense just all swarmed to it, took him right back down. They're not going to get that up the middle all night long.
No.
On the tackle.
3rd and 9.
Third down, 9 to go. Third down.
Do it again, coach.
The crowd is loud
Here we go.
tonight. They're getting all
We
excited.
got to figure out what we call that defense right there.
Yeah,
Coach, you got to let us know.
Yeah, somebody's got to tell us something. And this, let's see, no catch.
No catch. And he was going for the ball, boy. If he'd have had that pick.
Goldman's pass complete to Goldman.
Did he? What?
Hang on now. There was no. All right, so
right.
Coach Brownfield's a little. Yeah,
There
there's
we
his
go.
correction.
There we go.
Okay, incomplete pass. I thought we saw that right.
Down, 9 yards to go.
All right, so it's 4th and 9. Now, do we send pressure again right here?
No, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either. Right?
But you know what? Our hat ain't on backwards,
Yeah,
baby.
you're right. You're right.
Wilson beat the punt.
What's it saying? Scared money don't make money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, I tell you, we are getting closer and closer and closer. But that was a heck of a punt. It's
Yes,
going to
it
put us down, what, about the 11-yard line?
That's where he spun.
Ball is marked out at the 11-yard line. Spartans will take over there. First and 10. Don't forget those 50-50 tickets being sold by members of the EA track team. It's $1 a ticket or just $20 for the big stretch.
Here we go. Here's the guys that are in charge of these Spartans. Coach Bachman Thurns, the head coach. We got Dennis Gaines, Darius Carroll, Dane Sharpenshay, Michael Murphy, Robbie Martin, Joel Ward, Brian Richardson, Pedro Galindo, Sonny Sharpenshay, Miles Malonson, Landon Lalonde, and we're going to come back.
Yeah,
we blew that. Okay. Brad Taylor, Josh Langlois, Alvin Takeshita. I know I'm killing that one.
At least you are.
But yeah, Jordan Anderson and Eric Brownfield. That's your coaching staff at East Ascension. And look, these guys do a phenomenal job with these young men.
Look,
Looking
look.
to throw it. It's picked off. Wow, he underthrew that a lot.
Blackburn's pass intercepted by number 18, Quentin Clay.
You don't like to see that on in your end zone.
No.
First and 10 Yellow Jackets on the EA 17.
You see that, Tony? You talk good about her.
Well, she hadn't heard it yet.
Oh, okay.
So she hadn't heard it yet.
I thought she had that earpiece in again.
Yeah, no, she's
Okay.
She's leaving out of town this weekend,
I
so
got you.
she had to come tell me bye.
I got you. Look at this. Busted play left wide. He drops it. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Like you said, busted play,
Busted play,
wide open receiver in the end zone.
and it went right through his hands.
Oh,
He didn't have to jump. He didn't have to move.
man, nobody was around him.
Nobody around him. I guess the easiest ones are the hardest, you know.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, you sitting in the end zone for 5 minutes by
Yeah.
yourself, right?
Yeah.
All eyes on you.
Yep, yep,
The nerves got him.
yep.
Second 10.
Look at this. Take him down. It's all right. That's kind of like, you remember a dear friend, Blake Prejean.
Yeah.
Okay, Blake's McNeese playing for the national championship to win the game.
Right.
He has a tight end in the back of the end zone, nobody within 10 yards.
That's the hardest
and he
catch
drops
to
it.
make.
He drops it.
Yeah, hardest catch to
You know,
make.
Blake could have been a national champion quarterback.
I'll tell you what.
All right, we're getting ready for this one. This is a big third down. Got him.
Yes.
Got him for a big loss.
Big loss.
Big loss. Linebacker, number 22, Miles, hits him for a big loss.
What we doing? We didn't give it to him?
Why are we spotting the ball right there?
14 yards to go.
Forward progress is the only thing I can think about.
I guess. That was a, okay. All right, they're going to line up to kick it here. I don't know much about their kicker. He's a big boy, but I don't know much about him. And no good. Huh?
No good.
No good.
Cowboys attempt to 38 yards. Is wide left.
All right. So here we go. 5:59 left in the first half. We have us a tied ball game to open district play. You know what the overall record is between these two schools, son?
No, what you got?
East Ascension has 10 wins. Denham Springs has 9.
EA athletic training staff.
Wow.
Yes.
The following local businesses for their sponsorship.
So this could either
Builder Supply.
tie it up as a series, or we could pull ahead, buy an extra one here. But that's how close these two teams are,
Yeah.
and they have been for years and years.
Years and years.
Useless mortgage.
What you think? 10 and 9, what's that?
That's 19.
27 years?
Yeah, well, if it wasn't from EA, it is. Yeah. That's why we got that.
Oh, we got to mark it down.
Let's make our chicken scratch.
Yes.
And Blaze Heating and Air. Thank you for your support.
All right, Spartans going to get the ball back here. And let's see if we see some of them fireworks Coach Brock was talking about. Look at this.
Look.
Big run by Smith.
Smith on the keeper. Number 7, Peyton Allen on the stop for the Yellow Jackets.
Looked like he got up holding his back.
Yeah.
First down.
There he goes.
All righty.
So fun to watch.
I mean, it's just exciting. Exciting. All right, so we got the text earlier with a whole slew of people here. They want to hear their names, so that's Philip and Jennifer Chapman, Jay and Derry Russo, and Bump Gotro sitting there watching us on EA TV tonight. They look like they having a ball, man.
Welcome, guys. Welcome.
I tell you what, I wish y'all were here because this is, if you watch these runs here, man, live, it's exciting.
Another first down.
First down.
Now, Tony, one name we hadn't heard much tonight is Martinez. I mean, we hadn't even really used him that much.
Look,
here we go, right
you
next to him. Yes, sir. Big first down play. Big catch and run for the big guy. Ladies and gentlemen, that's an offensive lineman lining up, coming out of oh, man.
He got fed that ball right in
right in stride.
Perfect moment. Hit him in stride right over his right shoulder for the big first down. Who else we ain't heard from now? You got us 40 yards on that play.
Yeah. We hadn't heard Gotro yet tonight. Let's see what Gotro got for us. That's a hard couple yards right there.
Smith carries a gain of 3.
Uh-oh, injury on the play.
Who is that down?
Who is that? I can't tell.
I saw Lacombe, 53.
Number 53, Carson Lacombe, the injured Spartan. Second down, 7 yards to go.
All right, second down and 7. Let's see what we can dial up here. Oh, that was busted. He should have held and let that one go.
Number 7, Caden Allen, stops Smith. Third down, 7 yards to go.
So I'm no offensive coordinator by no means.
Right.
But to me, and I know it's a huge part of the game playing it. Look at this. Nice play.
Beautiful.
Smith and Merriweather. That's high school football right there at its best. So I still, even though my son played the position and that read option stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's quarterback's decision whether he's giving, he's pulling, he's whatever he's going to do on it. I still like just line up, hand the rock off, and pound it. But so many times, I mean, that's offense now. That's what you see week in and week out at every level now.
Fall forward.
Yeah, there's another hard little run. I tell you what, you got to give your tip your hat to Denham, man. Their defense is a lot like ours. Those guys are swarming to the ball. Not many single guy tackles.
Right.
Most everything is 2 and 3 and 4 guys tackling you. But that goes back to what we were saying about how really close these two coaches think, their mindset. And, Brock and I talked about it last night. They're cut from the same cloth, but Beard's a lot older than Brock.
You're right.
Okay?
You're right.
And it's funny that Brock is so old school in his thought process and the way he handles all this. But, I mean, they're playing, they're attacking the game just like we do, Speaking of Brock, here we go. Now, whenever it comes up for sale, I think I'm about
You in?
I think I'm in, man. My youngest boy would like that little Lego Brock Mathern. If they could build us a whole coaching staff and some players, I think I would buy the set for my son.
That would be pretty cool. You build a whole coaching staff.
That would look cool in my party room.
I think we can.
I got the whole party room with all the EA stuff everywhere. That would look cool.
On his feet still.
I think we're going to lose a yard on this one. Yeah, could you imagine the set being Spartan Stadium?
Oh, yeah.
And then the Legos.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to get Creed to work on that, my youngest one to work on that.
They had to build that for us. Let him donate it to the Booster Club.
Yeah, we can auction it off or something.
Auction it off for cameras.
Yeah, for cameras. Yeah.
It's the big circle.
Since
we still glitching?
Yeah, we still glitching a little bit.
We must need some WD-40 up there.
Yeah. But you know what? Somebody made a comment up here that you can go on Denham's broadcast and watch it, but Denham Springs don't have Ralph and Tony calling the game. So, if you want to go watch with the other guys, go watch. But
I'll tell you what, and if you do, we know who you are.
Yeah, we'll find out quickly. We do know somebody that works with the police. We can figure it out.
Joel, we just cut their feed.
Oh, man. So before we get ready for halftime, this is the 60-year celebration that's going to be happening. You can see the old homecoming queens and Mr. and Mrs. EA. I don't even know what this is, the Val or Sal. That was before my time.
Well, no, valedictorian salute.
Oh, is that what that means?
Well, I mean, I had to deduct from it. I had to ask my kids, right? Say,
okay.
What is this?
I thought that's what they call like a beauty and a bow back in the day, But yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, they probably couldn't spell it. That's why we just
run out of space.
We're gonna abbreviate it. So no, this was cool, man. I'm looking forward to seeing all these people out here tonight. And we're going to leave the feed on and let everybody hear the names and all that good stuff, too. So, Jeffrey Delac, man, what's up, buddy? Thanks for tuning in.
Jeff?
Oh, Jeff, cousin of mine, man, he was a manager out here for a long, long time. Look at this, he pulls, he keeps in for the score.
That's a late hit, huh?
That was a bit of a late hit, but you know what? We'll take it for those
get that
6,
7
baby.
off of it.
We'll take it
Look
for
at
those
him, and
6.
he's slow to get up, too. So, was that worth it? Look at Coach Brock out there. Coach Brock sprint out there to the end zone. I think you ought to have a good conversation with all those referees. That is uncalled for.
Well, it's definitely
You're
uncalled
9 yards
for.
back in the end zone, and you're going to throw a hit like that on him?
And Brock is back there.
That's unacceptable.
And it really is. That's not a flag on that. I think not only is he worried about Smith, he wanted his team away from the action because there was some chippy stuff going on in there. So
he is hurt.
He's hurt. He is definitely hurt. Yeah, he is definitely struggling right there. That's unfortunate because that kid is so talented.
Coach Brock is still in the lead, and he should be.
Oh, absolutely he should be.
I'll tell you what, there'd be a flag. It'd be on me.
Yeah, I don't know if I could keep my composure out there on something like that.
The final time out of the half.
And Brock's not done. He just called the white hat over to the side.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
that timeout was deliberate.
yeah.
He's not done.
I mean, the young man is really about to celebrate. And he is unprotected, and he takes a huge shot. Again, they can say what they want about we got to play on Thursdays because there's a shortage of refs or what have you. But I tell you what, it's just nonsense like this. You do it to yourselves. You telling me that whole group could not tell that kid was?
Oh, he didn't fall down by himself.
No. I mean,
he didn't hurt himself.
Unbelievable. Again, I say it week in and week out. That's why you should evaluate game film and then pay him after. All right, so they didn't get that extra point there, but your Spartans are up 13-7 with 1:01 left to go in this first half. Heavyweight fight, man. This is, look, week 4 of this, Tony.
I'll tell you what, Rob, my cheeks are still red from that call.
Well, this is, you picked on me last week for standing up because I was nervous. You're standing up because you're pissed. And I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, we're getting ready to line up and kick this thing off. And right here, what do? We just kick it deep and go play a little defense, take it to half?
No, you've got a minute left.
Yeah.
The defense is consistent. They're doing well tonight.
And look, they've been on the field a long time,
yes,
too.
They have, yes.
So they have bent but never broke. And good. That's good right there.
Brought down by hosts of Spartans, including Merriweather and Denham neighborhood. First down, Yellow Jackets from their own 37.
All right, 54 seconds left. What can Coach Beard draw up right here? I'm saying nothing. I'm saying we're going to make a big stop right here. Let's go. Big stop, boys in blue.
Pass.
Hey, he dropped it. And I'll tell you what. One thing I did notice, and we hadn't seen it yet tonight, but all the film that I watched,
Pass incomplete. Second down, 10 yards to go.
they do put the ball on the ground a lot, right? In the previous 3 games. Now tonight they've been clean. They haven't fumbled, but their receivers have really struggled hanging on to the football when it's passed, with the exception of 44 right here. 44 does have some nice hands.
Goldman's pass completed, number 44, Hayden Ray.
He's a tough kid, too.
Oh, yeah. That big country boy right there. Right. Old school player right there. I was expecting to see a neck roll on the back of his pad, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You don't see that anymore. Well, Miss Tabitha, I agree with you, especially if you're talking about that hit in the end zone. That was ridiculous. If you're not talking about that, I don't know what you're talking about. But that is definitely ridiculous what we just watched, and for that to be a no call, that was pathetic. .38 seconds left to go here. Nope. Hits the turf.
Bowman's pass falls incomplete.
All right, so we're talking about what can we name this defense.
Second down.
I like it better when we were in that showing of it. We were closer to the ball. You had a couple guys showed a delay blitz. They took a step back and then shot in.
Goldman's pass complete to Goldman. Marked out at the EA 45.
.24 seconds left here.
3rd and a long 2.
Watch 44. No, he's running.
No,
he picks up the first down.
Goldman keeps it inside the 35-yard line for a Yellow Jacket first down.
All right, Denham's going to call timeout here.
16 seconds left for the half.
I'm scrolling through here, trying to find the Brock Mathern show. But I don't see the picture for it. So tune in on Wednesday nights to the Brock Mathern show. Coach Brownfield sits down with Brock and they go over the games this week and talk about next week's games. Really good show, about 30 minutes long, and they cover a lot of information in that 30 minutes.
I tuned in last night. Well, I say I tuned in. I was outside waiting for my daughter to finish up with a little gymnastics tryouts, and pretty informative. I liked it.
Miss Jody Grimion, she says, they're in Mississippi this time watching us in the camper tonight. I'm glad y'all joining in. Big play right there. It goes flying over his head. He was wide open again. Miss Jody, I bet you're watching it by yourself because Mr. Stacy's probably asleep right now. Nice break-up pass right here. Sweet.
I tell you what, he had his hands on the ball, too.
Javius jumps in, makes a big play for the defense.
Yes, knocked it out. Perfect time. 5 seconds left.
Well, now we just don't let anybody get behind us.
Got 5 out.
Yep, and he's on the run.
That's out of bounds.
Yeah. Got a second left on the. Nope. Yeah. Oh, that's the end of the first half. All righty, ladies and gentlemen. So, East Ascension 13, Denham Springs 7. Stay tuned. We got a big second half coming back for you. This game is long from over, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to tune out Tony and we're going to let you listen to all the 60-year festivities.
Ladies and gentlemen, the East Ascension High School class of 1968 has a strong bond and remained very close for over 50 years. This summer, representatives of EA's second ever graduating class attended the flag-raising ceremony led by their own Mr. Lester Villeneuve. After touring our new campus, they became excited about the possibility of helping our school to landscape the area around our new flagpole. Here tonight is a delegation from the class of 68 to donate the funds that they raised in order to finance this landscaping plan. They are Lester Villeneuve, Ramona Rossi Frederick, Iva Lambert Coulier, Barbara Adair Lawson, and Beverly Bro. They would like to acknowledge Audrey Dakota Boudreaux for all of her help in this effort. Thank you so much to the class of 1968 for your very generous donation of $3,500. East Ascension High is extremely appreciative of your wanting to give back to your alma mater. Thank you very much. Next up, we would like to acknowledge our principals. For our 60th year celebration, we are honored to have with us tonight our 5 surviving principals. On the field are Miss Juanita Bacala, who was actually a part of the first faculty of our school before becoming an assistant principal and then principal from 1986 to 1990. Next up, Mr. Conrad Bro. He served as a teacher, assistant principal, and then principal from 1997 to 2001. Next, Mr. Cornell Bourgeois. He served as the principal of EA from 01 to 05 after having served as an assistant principal before that. Next, Coach Randy Watts, who was our head baseball coach for many years before becoming principal from 2005 to 2010. Next, Mrs. Tracy McCorkle, who led our campus from 2010 to 2021, and handed it off to our current lead administrator, Mrs. Lauren Lambert Stevens. Next, we would like to acknowledge our Mr. and Mrs. EAs, valedictorians, salutatorians, and homecoming queens from our 60 years who are with us tonight. Starting off, Miss EA from 1967, Darla Smith. From 1968, Ms. EA, Iva Lambert. From 1971, Miss EA, Sherry Babin. From 1976, Mr. EA, Chris Dupre. From 1988, Mr. EA, Toby Wagaspack. From 1990, Miss EA, Rennie Rossi. From 1998, Miss EA, Risa Porta. From 1999, Miss EA, Amy Marshall. From 2009, Miss EA, Kyla Cushenberry. From 2012, Mr. and Miss EA, Jamarcus Jarvis and Stevie Gerard. From 2016, Miss EA, Abby Gautreaux. From 2018, Miss EA, Jason Weeks. From 2024, Mr. EA, Trenton Bro. And from 2025, Mr. and Miss EA, Deron McZeal and Heaven Danielfield. Next up, our valedictorians from 1973, Gail Espy. From 1981, David Monette. From 1990, Brandy Bro. From 2006, Mallory Bro. From 2014, Allison Peaty. From 2022, Ben Dugas. And from 2025, Claire Delaney. Our salutatorians from 1968, Iva Lambert. From 1976, Travis Causey. From 1990, Amy West. From 2025, Alan Buey. And now our homecoming queens from 1968, Ramona Rossi. From 1971, Sherry Babin. From 1975, Bonnie Wagasback. From 1992, Nancy Anderson. From 1998, Risa Porta. From 2000, Reagan Austin. From 2002, Brittany Mears. From 2003, Courtney Young. From 2005, Jamie Cheney. From 2006, Deanza Carter. From 2008, Londres Cushenberry. From 2008, Ashley Cheney. From 2009, Evan Babin. 2010, Lenika Pitts. 2011, Chelsea Briggs. 2014, Taylor Mangus. 2016, Jada Smith. 2024, Corinne Wagasback. And 2025, Olivia Puccio. Let's hear it one more time for all of the superlatives of the 60 years of EA. Good evening, Spartan fans. Tonight's halftime entertainment is once again brought to you by the Pride of EA Marching Band, led on the field by drum majors Oliver Green and Audrey Zaring. Have you recently knocked on wood or found a four-leaf clover? If not, it's a good thing today isn't Friday the 13th because it's time for Stevie Wonder's Superstition. We're not finished yet, Spartan fans. Keep your seats as the Spartanettes enter the field to perform to Rizzo's To Be Loved. High School Spartanettes are under the direction of Stevie Barlow, Billy Fonte, and Allie Richard. The Pride of EA is led by Director of Bands Charles Lee and Assistant Director Devon Williams. Color guard instruction is provided by Francis Knight and Madison Matthews. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner in the 50-50. So get your tickets out. Be ready. We'll give you that number in just a moment. Tonight's pot is $368. All right, here we go. Your numbers.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back now after the band and all the announcements. We can bring up the booth cam here. We can look up here, and that's us right there. This is EA Wrestling Coach Kyle Carl. How you doing tonight?
Good. It's EA's winning right now. It's a beautiful night at Spartan Stadium. Couldn't be a better place to be.
Yep. Look, we're glad to have you up here, and it's kind of unfair because you and I have a really close relationship because, you know, my kid's on the team, and so who was that calling us?
I didn't hear it.
Oh, okay. So anyway,
I was listening to the fan outside screaming.
I didn't know who he was calling. So anyway, but glad to have you here. Let's talk a little bit about what we're going to see this year with wrestling.
We're returning the second most starters in the state. We have 8 returning state starters that went to state last year. Have a returning state champion in Braylon Stewart. He's actually one of the better kids in the country. Finished second at the national tournament in Fargo, North Dakota this summer. Alex Amite, senior captain, who's a returning state placer. He placed 4th last year. He's the highest returning state placer. Ian Keller, Stephen Renee. We got a lot of guys coming in. Chase Meggs, who are just very, very talented guys that wrestle on the national scene. I've taken 3 of them to Utah with me for 16U Nationals. So they're selected on Team Louisiana's team, and I got to bring them to Utah with me. And they all did great. So I'm excited to see what we do this year. We were young last year, and
very young.
And now all those guys are just another year older, and we finished 8th last year. I think we can finish much higher this year.
You know, and it's funny that you say we finished 8th last year, right? You know, year in and year out. People don't know this. I keep saying I want a shirt, right?
Yeah.
That says Spartan Wrestling with a, you know, and on the back says, yes, it's a thing.
Yeah.
Because people out there, they still, what does your son do? My son wrestles. Who does he wrestle for? East Ascension. Man, they got a wrestling team. How long we've had a wrestling team?
25 years.
25 years.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
25 years.
25 years. And Tony, we're really the most successful public school, correct me if I'm wrong, most successful public school in the state of Louisiana. Okay, we just crunched the numbers. What are the numbers?
We've had 12 state champions in those 25 years, 6 in the last 5.
Yes.
Wow.
So, yeah, we've had Trent Mahoney, Coach Mahoney's son, who is a 3-time state champion.
Yep.
He actually holds national records for most wins in a career, most pins in a career, most pins in a season. So we've had him. We have, like I said, guys like Aiden Crass, who's at the Merchant Marine Academy in New York. Braylon Stewart, who's a state champion. He won Wrestler of the Year this year, this past season. But we've had 12 state champions, 20 state runner-ups. We actually have 20 guys that wrestle in college.
Yes.
Which is the most in the state,
Impressive.
which is
it's pretty
nice
impressive.
to have.
And the thing that keeps getting left off, and you should be ashamed for, your brother.
Oh, yeah.
We've got the only in Louisiana guy that's a collegiate coach at a successful program.
Yeah, my brother's a head coach at Central Methodist, EA guy. He was a state runner-up. And when he was here at EA in 2012, his team finished 10th in the nation in college. And
In
we
the
just
nation.
sent,
Yes.
yeah,
Right
we just
here.
sent,
From
yeah,
Louisiana.
Yeah. And we just sent 4 of my two EA guys, and then 2 other of my club kids just went up there to go wrestle for them this year. So we have a pipeline now in Missouri.
And it's awesome because, you know, again, wrestling's not big in the state of Louisiana as it is in the Midwest and all that. So, like, we kind of get overlooked a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, we were in Birmingham a couple months back, and you know, our Brawl Club, which consists of a lot of EA kids, but also kids from other areas within a 40-mile radius.
This is all
And-
South Louisiana.
Correct. And Tony, we're matching up with Team Shut, which is, I'm talking to one of the dads, and I hear these 2 dads, and they're introducing themselves. And I lean over, because you know how I am, and I'm like, y'all don't know each other? Y'all on the same team?
Same team.
And they said, no, what this team does is you have to apply. They want state champions, and we meet when we get here. Okay? Now, the whole time they're telling us there's no way these kids are from Louisiana because this Team Shut is legit. Probably best.
Yeah, they've
top.
won the club nationals for like high school, just like I guess they have showcases for baseball. They win the national championship for club wrestling, like high school club wrestlers. So they just bring all kids from all over.
And we gave them everything they wanted.
Yeah, we lost by 9 points.
9 points. I mean, that's tight.
match and a half.
Yeah, that's a match and a half.
Yeah.
So that tells you where our program is. And what's funny, Tony, is Coach Connor and Coach Mahoney, we don't go get coaches from all over to come in. This is local guys that are coaching our team. We do have one out-of-stater, Coach Turley, and he's amazing. Excuse me. You coached him in college.
I did.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's how we got him. And he was a national All-American.
Yeah, he finished 7th place at nationals.
So we talk about Brock and how he brings in, you know, he's got 5 head coaches on staff that was never fired from anywhere, right? How do you get these guys to come to you? Kind of like you and Coach Mahoney. How do y'all build these coaches that, you know, they come. Turley don't know anybody here. He drives up in his old beater car. Okay.
And he got the EA got a brand new truck.
Yeah. He finally gets a new truck once he gets here. But he drives up in his old beater, and what makes him say East Ascension is where it's at?
I think it's the family community. So me and Turley had a good relationship from when I coached him back at Avery University in Virginia. And it's funny, he came down for my wedding, and it was like I hate to be like this, but it was like an evil ploy. I'm like, dude, I want him. I know he's coming. I need to make sure this is he needs to feel like the Spartan pride, the Spartan love.
Right.
So I got with Coach Walker, Johnny Walker, and I remember I told him, I was like, hey, he'll interview for a teaching job. He has a master's in teaching, and he wants to teach. Can we get him interviewed? He was like, bring him in, coach. All right.
Strategically picked that day for him to come in. Kind of like an official visit.
So we gave him the whole run around, showed him the team, showed him everything we do. And he fell in love with it. And we were actually talking about it today. And he said EA has like a certain je ne sais quoi about it. And he's like, he loves the whole Spartan atmosphere.
Yes. So we're going to keep talking, Coach Connor. But looks like, well, we got another minute and 45. Teams are taking the field right now, but we'll kick over to the game once we get out for the kickoff. But so how cool is it for you to be able to come back? And thank you, Shaq. How is it?
That's
cool
that je ne sais quoi, huh?
Yeah, that's that je ne sais quoi they talk about.
Man. David Sackford, one of the biggest supporters here at East Ascension. We love him and what he does. But how cool is it for you? You wrestled at East Ascension, okay? You go off to college. You had a pretty big career, right? You went to college, wrestled. The Olympics. You were.
I was on the I made Team USA. Yeah,
yes.
I wrestled in Russia.
Yes.
Wow. So I was on an Olympic ladder. The highest I got was 7th. I went and wrestled in Russia, and I was starting a circuit. I went December of 2019. Can we guess what happened in January of 2020? Yeah. I mean, we were about to. As I came back, we were supposed to go to Finland, and then COVID hit.
Yeah.
So basically, my career ended when COVID hit because I thought it'd be a lot shorter, and then next thing you know, it never seemed like it ended.
Yeah.
So how does it feel for you to get that phone call from Coach Mahoney?
Oh, man.
And come back home and do what you're doing now.
Oh, Coach Mahoney called me as soon as he heard an inkling I was coming back to Louisiana. And, I mean, I talk to Coach all the time. And he said, in his words, if you don't come back, I'm going to hurt you. And I said, you know what, Coach?
That's one to take serious right there.
And, I mean, when you're around somebody for that long, and I look up to him like a father figure, and you look and you just know where home is. So it was kind of easy just to be like, all right, Coach, I'm coming. Just give me a second, I'm coming.
And look, so Tony and I, each week we've talked about the linemen and offensive and defensive linemen, which you also play football here at East Ascension. And how can we could really help your program, football's program. We could really help each other if we get these linemen working in the wrestling room, working on pushing and pulling and technique, and that's going to reflect what they do on Friday nights out here. Yeah. And then you may end up pulling one that really likes it, and when football season's over, he's putting on a singlet and going back and banging here. Have you and Brock ever got together and talked about maybe doing some kind of workout with the O-line?
Oh, well, we've talked about it, quite a bit. Coach Brock, Coach Skanes especially. Because, I mean, wrestling and football pretty much hand in hand. It's a hand-to-hand sport, especially you look at offense, defense line right now. That's hand-to-hand.
More specifically.
Absolutely. Look, we got a big run. We got some blockers up here.
There you go. Good run.
Big run. Big hit that takes him out of bounds,
Throw
man.
the flag, ref.
Why
How about a
are we
little
not
head-to-head?
We're not
targeting.
What is going on here?
Merriweather on the carry.
Keep running them down, boys.
I tell you what, these guys don't want to throw a flag. if it's not holding, they're not calling it. Wow.
You saw the neck snap back.
Yes, absolutely.
And we're lucky he got up the way he did. He popped up.
What a big hard run.
Man.
So back to the way the kids look, right? So we get to, a football coach kind of has his workouts, his tryouts, or whatever you want to call it. The kids that come out there, okay, big boys are linemen, right? Then they look the part. They look football. You can always tell who a quarterback is or wide receiver, that kind of stuff. Baseball's kind of the same thing. You go out to tryouts. It don't take long. You can tell who is what in a short period of time. I look at our wrestling team, and you're giving me that smile now. I look at our wrestling team, and I say, even with Brayton, who is one of the top guys in the nation, you look at them and say, these guys can't wrestle.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you...
They're unassuming, I'll give you that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so my kid wrestles, and he looks like a toothpick, 6 foot tall toothpick, right? But it's something like it's a motley crew. I've always told that to Mahoney. You guys always get this motley crew that comes in, and somehow, some way, you convince them to be champions. You convince them to be winners. How in the hell is that possible whenever you got high school kids?
That's a good run.
That is a solid run. You got high school kids whose minds are going 99 different directions. How do y'all convince these kids that, hey, you can be a champion?
I think it's something Coach Mahoney's instilled, since he's gotten here in 2002, 2003, where it's a culture thing, right? And that's a huge difference. I've been a part of programs that, the culture just isn't there. You can tell. So when you're in a place where when a guy walks in and the expectation is known,
look at this run, nice run right there. That's a first down.
Regardless,
he's still up. Man, why are you
Still on his feet. Well, we got a good eye's view how he skirted in that hole.
He just took his time and he let the hole open. He
patents that move. But like you said, first day coming in, you're looking at the walls, you're looking at the plaques. You can't help but I didn't know anything about wrestling and how successful y'all are, but the kids do.
Yeah, yeah. The kids, you walk into our room, you have. Every year you have the Wall of Fame. There's multiple guys on it. We actually have, now that girls wrestling is sanctioned, EA's the only team that we have a national champion. Bree Batista she graduated in 2021. She was a JUCO national champion a few years ago.
Nice move right there. Come on,
bro,
man.
that's out of bounds, dude.
He is out of bounds. Throw the flag. These guys are terrible.
They're the 3 blind mice out here, bro. What is this?
These guys are terrible.
Wow. I'm going to tell you what. So this is what I say. They letting this go on. So we're going to see it. Maybe not.
When we retaliate and do it, then you'll see all
That's
kind of
what I'm
flags.
getting at.
Yeah.
When we retaliate because we're at our last straw, we're getting pummeled out there.
Absolutely. It's ridiculous.
We running them down, though. Jeez, dude.
Wow.
All right, forget about it. Let's roll. Let's play our game. We're not going to let them dictate to us what we do.
That's another good run.
There you go. Look at that.
Just reading it. Wow.
It's all right.
Blackburn carries for a gain of 1.
He still got positive. I thought he got more than that, but it was still 1 yard run. Blackburn had a hard run right there. Looked like it was a little bit more originally. Hey, but it's 3rd down and 4, and we're still moving it. And back to getting these kids to buy in. Nice pitch. He pursued well on that one. So, getting the kids to buy in. So,
carries to the 40-yard line.
And I know you've seen it. I know we've talked about it.
First down.
Good job. So, my son, right, is one of those guys that bought in. Okay. Now, whether he'll be successful or not, that's all up to him, right? But, dude, like these kids work out with you guys in PE, in the block of PE. Then they go and they grind for a couple hours at practice every day. And then that sucker comes home and does a whole nother workout.
Yeah. That's what it takes. We don't train for third place. I can tell you that. We don't train for third. That's not it.
And it's funny, like, how these guys buy into the system. And it's kind of the same thing we talk with the rest of the coaches. You just try to get your kids to buy in, but it just seems that you guys do a really good job at doing that. And I don't know how you do it, but it's wonderful. It's wonderful to watch them and to watch them blossom on the mat,
Yeah, it's exciting to see, and the kids put in all the work. We're just there barking orders and rolling around every now and then.
Well,
so.
yeah, but people don't understand. So you go to any other sport and you practice, right? And you have, look at this big pass. He caught it. No, he picked it from him. Oh, he took it right. No. Oh, no, they did, but he's down. Okay. Wow, so intercepted at the 3-yard line.
Yeah, called the 3.
Wow. So I done lost my train of thought, coach. But no, what I was saying. So all these kids go to practice, and like in football, we'll use that for instance because we're watching them, but they'll have non-contact days. Okay. Every day is a fight.
Oh yeah.
In wrestling, every day's a fight, and not. And y'all listening at home, don't think it's a fist fight or ball. It is two guys who are grinding, and I mean it's a physical sport. You don't have help. You're by yourself, and so you got these guys, and every day's a fight at practice. They go to compete, and every competition is a fight. How do you keep their mindset at that level?
Well, you want the kid wants it. I mean, you put in, and you use Asai, for example, or any other kid, really. You put in all this effort, you just tell them, hey, dude, we put in more effort. You're trained by the best coaches in the state. Right. You have to understand, you have to believe in yourself that you are the best kid in this room. Best kid in the gym, best kid in the arena, best kid wherever, best kid in this practice room. It doesn't matter. You're the best kid, right? And once you... And you can see the guys, they start to believe, their chest pokes up a little bit. They start walking with a little bit of a strut. And then they go out and they start putting pen to paper, basically, and start executing on what we've told them. And, I mean, it's just something really cool to see, is especially you watch a kid that comes in as a freshman, never touched the mat before. And by their junior year, they're in the running for a state placement or state championship. But it is exciting. Like I said, it's all about a belief system, because wrestling's hard enough. I mean, you got to get up every day, do all this extra stuff. I mean, another thing we tell the kids, doing the bare minimum is showing up to weightlifting and showing up to practice. Right. Like, that's C effort work. Now, if you want to be great, you're going to have to put in. I got a couple guys, Braylon, Stephen Renee, Cy. Like I said, there's guys that I can name off the top of my head. Alex, Ian, they all do it. They wake up in the morning, go work out, and they go after school and work out. So even after we're done practicing, so you're telling me they're getting 4 to 5 hours a day. Yes. Strictly
Look
wrestling.
at this.
Good stop.
Big stop for a loss. Yeah, and that's what it takes. And I mean, we see all these guys. I mean, look, I since we've been involved in wrestling, I follow a lot of wrestlers, and you got the ones from Brother Martin. He graduated. Yes. He's putting videos of his youngest son now, or younger brother, or whatever. Cash. They're watching football games, and he's actually doing exercises, and his dad's filming, and posting it. But
no way.
Look at this. He's wide open. Oh, no. Wow. And he got back there.
Yeah, if there was a time to drop it, that would have been one.
They've dropped so many. They dropped so many, but not that one. Gosh, dog it. Yellow Jackets just tied it on a deep pass. Let's see what happens with this extra point. Can we get some pressure on him here?
And the special team pulled through last week, so
absolutely they did. Let him get it. And it's 14-13 Yellow Jackets right now. Still a lot of football to go, folks. This game is far from over, and we still got some more fireworks to see.
You're right.
Brock has called it again. we had a long football game. But
What was he playing? 2 dozen roses last week? Was that
well,
what
that's,
he
that's,
showed?
every,
that's a whole story in itself.
That's a story. And look, so I've got the story.
Yeah.
Okay. I got the story last night on how it came about, and well, I'm gonna talk about it in a little while. But yeah, it's something else.
Who would have thought Shenandoah would get the team
Well,
up? But,
I had to look up who it even was.
hey. Well, hey, man, I lived in Virginia, so I lived in Virginia for a few years. Shenandoah River, baby.
I just knew it was country. I didn't know who sang it, but there is a story behind it, and Brock and I talked about it last night, so it is pretty good. Fall on it here.
Yeah.
There we go. Nice. I'll take that.
Okay.
All right. So like when we set up, we talked to Coach Green about this with basketball last week at halftime, and we do it with wrestling where we don't schedule a gimme.
No.
I mean, like even our duels, we're going to Brother Martin. We're going to
Yeah, we went to Jesuit.
the Jesuit,
Yeah, Holy Cross.
Holy
last year.
Cross.
Catholic.
I mean, yeah, we're going to these big time programs to wrestle, and it's for a reason. Yeah, I mean, it's to get us better in the long run. That's what we keep talking about with football. We schedule our districts already hard enough, and then we go ahead and we schedule powerhouses and pre-district. But it just makes you better at the end of the season. And it shows like what we do in wrestling because, like these kids, our kids have really turned it on by the time city rolls around. Now, why is city so important in the wrestling world in Louisiana? What is that? Like, because it puts us on the wall.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's huge in wrestling in this area. So why is that tournament so big?
It's just like just how regionals is for track. Just how if you're making it, basically you're making it to one of the deepest parts of the tournament. There you go.
Nice play. Taking out coaches, man.
Is that Jordan down there? Hey,
Yeah.
Get up, Jordan. You good? But it's just one of the biggest tournaments you have. And, it's a way you can showcase yourself against the best guys in the 225 area code, which is the largest region in the state for wrestling. I mean, there's 26 teams in the region for wrestling in the Baton Rouge area. And on top of having a Catholic High, that's one of the better teams in the state, you have all the best public schools in the state all right there.
Right.
There you go.
Look at this. I like it, man. Could have been a negative.
Could have been a bad.
Turn that into a positive there.
First down.
Yeah, I know just with my own kid, and I'm sure many other ones on the team feel this way, but I know Cy, one of his biggest things was, Dad, I want to play at City. Mm-hmm. And, you know, City, those that know us well and knows what happened, you know, he took a big lump in City, right? Broke his arm.
Hey, way to get positive.
Yeah. He fell forward. Yeah. He breaks his arm in the middle of a match. Okay. But winner of that match goes to the finals.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's this scrawny little kid watches gets there, you know, and he breaks his arm. And the sucker wouldn't quit. Now, but before, and I tell people this all the time, it's you, Turley, Mahoney, Trent, Brad, all the guys that work with those kids, y'all made him believe that he could stay in there and do something positive.
And he fought for the team. That's another thing.
Oh, absolutely.
That's huge. I mean, that just shows maturity. It shows, I mean, yeah, and that's a culture thing. Like I said, it's huge just to have a kid that, you know it's not going to go great, right? You know you're not feeling great. Right. But, I mean, I don't think he even came up to me to say he was hurting. He just kept wrestling.
So I just happened to be standing there when Mahoney called him over there and said, "Are you hurt?" And he said, "I don't know." And Mahoney said,
"You don't know if you broke your arm."
He said, "Si, are you hurting?" "Well, I see in your face what's going on." And he said, "I'm good, Coach." And he said, "Well, if you're good, You get ready for that next match and show nobody no pain.
Y'all.
Okay? And so this kid goes in and he pins a kid with a broken arm.
He beat that kid up. And they were going, I mean, that was like a war match for him. I mean, him and that other kid from Prairieville. They would go to war.
And it was just so big because I'm telling you, before you guys got a hold of him, he wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have done that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what you guys do with those kids, and to see the big mix of kids that we have and that motley crew that we have, like I call them, man, the confidence is just unbelievable. And when we walk into wrestling meets, our team walks with a different aura. I laugh. I said, you know, it's almost like we walk around like we're at the private schools. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we train hard.
Yeah.
I guess that's our huge thing. We want to. We don't run away from competition.
Right.
We wrestle, like I said, we're wrestling Holy Cross this year. We're wrestling St. Paul's this year at St. Paul's. We're gonna go find the best teams to wrestle.
Right.
It does us no good to wrestle the bottom tier teams. So, I mean, we're going to Kissimmee, Florida, to wrestle some of the best teams in the South. Best team from Oklahoma, Georgia, Alabama, Florida, the Carolinas. They all come. So we're going out there this winter during Christmas break to go wrestle with them. So,
when is that?
December 20th and 21st.
Really?
Osceola. Yep.
Any plans to go to Disney World?
Oh, I think Ralph over here. Somebody's mad about it.
If I don't get a picture of Ralph on the Dumbo slide with his little twirly hat going up and down on Dumbo, if I don't get a picture, I gotta.
Oh, the moms and my wife have already. Oh, we're going to Disney. I said, well, I'll be in Silver Spurs Arena. I know where I'm at. So.
Let's not talk about that. But anyway, I'm excited to go to wrestle.
He's right.
Look at this.
Look at the hand.
Right over
Look
the
at
middle.
that.
And he catches and brings it down. Nice pass, nice catch. Picks up the first down.
We needed that.
Big time.
Looking like Tony Gonzalez out there.
So Tony, I when we get to meets, I'm I dabbled in coaching baseball. I coached for a long time, youth baseball, and I helped out with football at Central Middle for a year or two, and while my kid played there, and I was nothing more but the get back coach, right? And they, whenever they got to get back on the sideline, get back.
Good job.
Man, that's a hard run right there. And so when we get to wrestling, I know nothing, nothing. I mean, they're yelling out stuff, and officials are calling stuff. I don't know anything about it. I want to learn. So I weasel my way into the corner. I'm standing right behind these coaches, right? But I learn quick. Whenever Connor gets excited and he's trying to show a move that he's trying to tell that wrestler, he grabs the nearest body.
All right.
So I learned, don't stand by
Get
the
away
coaches.
from him.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you're in the splash zone if you're around me. I'll get that. I have full demonstration going on mid-match. It's I got some funny pictures from doing this 6-7 years ago when I first started coaching. I thought it would go away by now, but it still hadn't. So where are the numbers at on our team? Like, how many numbers total? We keep getting new kids, but right now it's like probably 47 right now, 48. Yeah, roughly around there. Like new kids every single day. I had a kid on the football team who starts on defense. He came in before the game today, and he just like immediately he looked at the board.
Look at this wide open
Touchdown.
Yes,
let's
sir.
go. Let the lights go.
And I'm telling you what, them lights are nice.
How about that? A little naked bootleg out. Hits him going into the end zone, wide open.
More importantly, we're eating the clock.
Yes. Beautiful play. Now, I apologize. I did not get the number of the kid who caught the pass. But that was beautiful.
Here we go.
Oh. Come on.
Get in there. Nope, didn't get it. All right. Well, Spartans take the lead with 50 seconds left to go in the third quarter, 19-14.
2-point conversion, no good. With 50 seconds remaining in the third quarter, your score, EA 19.
And our flag crew's running down the end zone over there.
13.
That's who we should have tried to grab. Little Hudson Browning.
Dude.
I know. I know.
I mean, hey, he's a superstar baseball player.
Yeah.
But, dude, he could be a wrestler. That's for sure. Yeah.
He could be a state champ. That's a strong young man.
Dude, man, there's some kids that walk around, and I look at them, man, bro, if you ever think about it, hey, I'm always here for you. Like, some of these kids, they're athletes. That's what we're trying to get with the football team.
Yeah.
Well, we was talking about that a couple weeks ago. It would only help the offensive line, the D line, right?
Oh, yeah.
To get in the trenches all year round.
Yeah.
Push, pull. I mean, it make it. I feel make a difference.
Yeah.
For sure. We have Javon Matthews has been wrestling for 3 years, number 64. I believe he's the left guard. And I mean, he comes to practice every single day. Football is his main sport. I don't care that he never competes a day in his life, but he wants to be in there and scrapping with the guys. As soon as football's over, he comes in the wrestling room. He's ready for war.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's a talented guy. I'm excited to see where he goes off to college. There we go.
Oh, yes, sir. Get on it. Get on it.
Hit him.
Hey.
Hey, get the ball.
They
got it. Spartan ball. Yes, sir.
Look at that. Look at that.
Who's that jumping up? Look at that special teams does it again, dude.
Dawson Landry came up with it.
Look, I tell you what, we've
He
been
would be a
talking
wrestler.
about.
Man, that dude be a wrestler. Let that guy go wrestling, bro.
I've been waiting to see this all night because I've watched this in their film. They fumble the ball a lot. They put it on the turf a lot. And tonight, that's the first one.
That's the first one of the night.
Hey, momentum is in our favor.
Yeah, we got to score here, guys. Crowd is getting fired up. Man, you got to love it. Look at the coaches again.
Yeah, George's getting them up.
You know, it's been I say a long time. I've probably never seen it where we watch the coaches get lifted in the air by the players and they jump up and down on top, just like y'all do with them. And but man, it's so exciting to see the relationship these coaches have with these kids. Look at this. He's
Wide
bites
open.
up.
Get it.
Hey, he's going to call him number one. Call him number one.
Yeah, he called
but
it.
he called it.
He did a baseball slide to catch that thing, dude.
Wow.
When you say, the coaches are getting lifted, can you imagine? Coach Keaton came in my mind. Can you imagine me lifting Coach Keaton up?
No.
Or Barry Murphy? Huh?
Look at Josh. Oh, man, the floor is up.
Man. All right, so here we go. We're getting ready for it, y'all. Going to the fourth quarter. And here comes the famous 2 dozen roses. So the story goes.
Keep your eye on Coach.
Watch Coach Brown. Watch it.
Got the fireworks going, Coach.
So the story goes, I said, Coach, you got to explain why, okay? Because I said on broadcast, if this is me, I'm Boosie all the way right here, right? Okay, so explain to me how we come up with this. And he said, we talked about it, and we were discussing, okay, maybe different songs for different games, how we can, incorporate it, practice and this and that. And he said they had a meeting one night, and the song comes on. And he said, before you know it, every coach was singing it. Every coach. And he says, that's us. This is our song, right? And he says, so they're at practice this week, and they're doing a simulated game where they started with a simulated coin toss and a simulated everything. And at the end of the simulated first quarter, he calls it into first. He calls into second. When he called into third, he said the players, not the coaches, the players started singing this song. And he said, Coach, they bought in. So that's where they're at with this song. So you know what? 2 dozen roses it is, ladies and gentlemen.
It.
I can't wait for 10 years down the line and one of these kids here and they just start belting it out.
Yeah, absolutely.
So where do you know this from? There you go.
That's touchdown, Spartans. He got in, yes, sir. Yeah.
We cooking tonight.
They're going to be at Park Place when they 21, and that's going to be the most played song on the jukebox.
The jukebox at Waffle House, Fred's in Tigerland.
Yes,
everybody's going to hear us. Shenandoah with 2 Dozen Roses.
Yeah. But you know what? That's what makes these memories, and that's what high school sports is about, man. This is awesome.
He got that one, huh?
He got it.
Kick is good.
Kick is good.
All 3 phases tonight have done something. I mean, came up big.
26-14 with 11:54 to go in the fourth quarter. And look, we've talked about it, and we've had to play 4 quarters of football. And, you know, the first week we didn't. Second week we took off the third quarter. But last week we really played a solid 4. And I mean, that's what it looks like again tonight so far.
Yeah, they played a very, very good game. Just on all fronts. The guys are playing like their hair's on fire.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
there's a sense of urgency every play.
Absolutely.
It doesn't look like one play's been taken off. So
You know, you don't get to hear us, but like this team, and especially defense, we're known for defense at East Ascension, always has been. We're not as big as we used to be, but we're just as fast. We're just as physical. These kids, you don't see a let off. You know, you might have a smaller frame out there, but they're still got the energy and the engines that run.
they're not shy away from contact.
Oh,
that's for
absolutely
sure.
not.
Indeed not.
Absolutely not. Decent return for the Jackets here.
Brenton Paul on the return.
Our defense we run.
Ball down by number 15, Braden LeLong.
Well, not the defense we run, but the way we attack the ball. I call it the T-ball defense.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because we still, you know, a T-ball, somebody hits a ball and the whole team runs out to
chases
get it.
after it, huh?
Well, that's what our defense does. It's hard to call when somebody makes a tackle when it's, you know, 11.
Four on
Yeah,
ball.
yeah.
They swarm like hornets.
Well, we got some chippy people chiming in, man. I tell you what. Oh,
That's what we're talking about. Let's go.
Goldman's pass is good for Goldman.
Got lucky on that one.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we got some people here. Look, and somebody said earlier that they Denham's got a broadcast too. So y'all don't like our broadcast, you can chime into theirs. You know, looks like both these teams are playing their tails off to me. This is what Friday night football is about. This is why we love coming here and doing what we do. This is a great game, great atmosphere. 2 really good football teams right here. That's a solid run for him. We got to take him down here.
Tanner Turner on the carry around the right side.
Good first down run.
Tackle for the Spartans.
Somebody just fell on me.
Yeah,
Now look, we got one on the turf.
he was coming this way and just went down.
Timeout for an injured Spartan on the
Let's
field.
hope it's like a cramp or something simple.
Yeah.
Looks like he's working on that right leg.
You know, back to Coach Connor, we, you know, from an outsider looking in, a dad, a fan, what you guys do and the way you make them believe. And then you go and you watch. And I watch it practice. Some days I get there right before y'all are finished and I can watch. And you're sitting back and you're letting your captains lead practice. And Amite and Keller, they look like, and Stewart, they look like they can coach your team.
They could.
I mean, you know,
honestly.
they are so good at what they do, and they have respect from everybody else in the room, and it's just amazing the program that you guys build. But the main reason tonight was really to get the word out that there's wrestling at East Century.
Yeah.
You know, that's whenever they asked me who I wanted to bring up, I said absolutely I want to get wrestling up here because
we appreciate it.
They really need to know that it is a program. And so what is it looking like? I don't want to give away too much, but he's out of bounds. He's out of bounds. I don't want to give it up too much, but the wrestling, we're gonna make that little scrimmage happen.
Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah. I'm gonna just keep it close to the vest for right now. Matt, I heard, is coming in next Friday, which is
nice.
Gonna be exciting. So I heard it's getting on the truck on Monday, getting from Pennsylvania down here. So
so we were able to raise the money last year and purchase a brand new mat. How old's the mat we got now?
How old's the program?
25 years.
There you go. That's the answer.
We finally got a really pretty mat coming in for these guys to use.
There we go. Good
Look
job.
at this.
Good job. Big play.
Number 4.
Dawson Landry got in there first, but they swarmed to the ball, man, I tell you.
That kid's a hammer.
He is.
That kid is an actual hammer.
He is.
It's not about the size of the dog. It's about the fighting
the dog.
Yeah. That kid has all types of fighting.
We've been around him for a long time. My son, was older than he was, but as a freshman, especially in baseball, he was playing as a freshman. He was playing varsity baseball. Wow. So he's a talented young man.
Good job.
Look at this. Close it. Yep.
Good job.
And
that's Braden LeBlanc.
Across midfield. 4th down, 11.
4th and 11.
We
Look like
got
the punt
defense
team coming
stand
out.
up. What a stop by the defense. I mean, 10 minutes left, 10 minutes and 30 seconds. Is that what it is?
Yep, 10:35 left. What they looking at?
They're calling timeouts.
they're trying to, yeah. All right, so let's get some scores from across here. Let's see if I can refresh this. All right, so it looks like Live Oak is over Walker right now, 29-17. Jackson Chasson. I do not have an updated score yet. It's still saying second quarter for Dutchtown Purville, but Dutchtown was up 13-7. And then I got a halftime score from Santa Maria at 14-0 over Scotlandville. So that's where we're at right now with the district.
Yeah. So, the way EA's playing tonight, huh?
Yeah, I tell you, this district is so tough in football and baseball. Now, Denham's not a big wrestling school, though.
They're not.
Where they had 2 guys last year or something like that.
Yeah, one's right playing football. Little Orrin Russell right there. He's playing
Got
football.
a good roll.
All right, so Spartans going to take over at about the 5. And, hey, here's the time we eat the clock. Here's the time we feed the rock and
We got 95 yards to eat it.
yeah.
What they used to call them, the big hog mollies up front.
Yeah.
Hog molly. Is that a Virginia term?
The old WWE, it's JR from
Oh, yeah.
the old
Yeah,
WWF days. Yeah.
Good run.
Good run. Good run.
Got
Gain
some
of 5.
breathing room now. Look, you know what's crazy? We had Ms. Beth Dugas, assistant tennis coach, up here with us, and she was kind of like you. We had to catch her in the third quarter, and
Second and 4.
the lady knows football.
Yes.
And a couple times she cut us off.
Yes, hold up.
Let's watch us play. You know, she was fun. So, man, this is it's nice that you played the game too. So, like, you know what's going on. You're not lost out here.
Yeah, I'm watching the O-line most of the time.
Yeah,
I'm trying to see if
Now,
we're pushing
we
the
had
ball.
my sister Kim the first week. She just wants to talk. She don't know football. But big hit.
That's a big hit.
Wow. Number 8 just put a big hit on McCoy.
On the stop.
Right after we got the first down.
Yep.
So move the chains.
48. First down.
Let's keep that clock
Yep,
rolling.
that's
Clock's
it.
running. Yeah.
Take your time. Play methodical football here.
Yeah. Let that play clock die.
The size of our line is something that like astonishes me how big they are.
Yeah.
We're
Look how
built
much-
like a college
yeah.
O-line.
Look how much space they take up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're huge. Good pressure.
But that's, look, they're not going to win every battle, right? So, but what's great is our running backs, Blackburn and McCarty, they very rare do they go backwards. You know, even when it's a short run, they're falling forward. They're getting, you know, positive yards every single play. And look, it's because they have confidence in those guys ahead of them that they're going to do their job and make the holes for them, you know. So they just got to turn their legs.
It's like EA's always had very high running backs. I mean, they had Jamarcus Jarvis out there, 2012, played football at North Texas.
Absolutely.
I mean, Michael Sparrow back then. He played at, I believe, Troy. You had Boo, who played at Oklahoma State. I mean, that's just guys I played with.
Right, right.
I mean, O-line and running backs and stuff.
Boy, if they could have stayed healthy.
Yeah.
Wow.
That dude was.
He was
He was
impressive.
actually. Yeah, he was a monster too.
And
His
not
little
big.
brothers wrestled, and then they moved to Tennessee.
Yeah. Wasn't a big guy, but he was a muscular guy, you know. But that dude was special. He never went down on first contact, ever.
Yeah, he might have squatted 600 pounds when we were in high school.
Yeah.
I mean, he was.
And that's what I like about these running backs. No first contact do they go down.
All right, looking at the play clock, they are eating that play clock up.
Good job.
Look at the hole. You
Good
seen the
job.
hole?
Look at that. There you go.
First down. I think I could have ran through that hole.
Maybe he was on in there, huh?
With my arms on my head, right? Because I'm about to pass out.
You tapping the
After
top of the
about
helmet.
step 3, I'm done.
I will tell you, and the people at home that are watching saw it on this cam that we got in the booth. There's none of the three of us running to anything but the dinner table.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
We definitely would not be playing a skill position.
no. Brownfield asked me when we were calling last year's wrestling event, the public school state championship. He said, "Man, what happened to your kids?" I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Well, you're a big old dude, and you give us two little scrawny guys as athletes out here." I said, "Well,
Gain of 6 on that play. 2nd and 4. Clock's rolling, baby. 6 minutes. Coming up on 6
They
minutes.
got a hydration timeout coming.
Yeah.
They're telling our guys to come on. The officials telling us to get off the field because we're trying to rush the hydration timeout. We're taking it to hydration timeout.
Timeout for hydration.
The crowd loud. There's 6 minutes left, it says.
6 minutes left.
Some scores from around the district. In Geisler, Dutchtown leads Prairieville 35-7 in the fourth quarter.
So they never updated that score for
Yeah.
us on this thing. So Dutchtown's winning big.
Leads Walker 32-17 in the fourth quarter.
Okay, we were close on that one.
And at halftime, the school across the airline leads Steubenville 14-0.
14-0 over there. Let's see. These people trip me out. Yeah. All right, we're coming out of this water break, and this goes away with next week. October 1st, I believe they do away with the mandatory water break.
Does it really?
I'm pretty sure it's October 1st. We'll see if I'm right or wrong next week.
It might be 95 degrees.
Yeah, but normally it's October 1st. They do away with it.
What
Look at this
Good
run.
run. Good run.
Look at it.
Forward going for the extra 2 yards.
McCarty sidestepping and juking all in there and falls forward after contact. I mean, that is a beautiful run right there for a first down.
He just got his head down like a bowling ball in there.
I don't know if he... Now you got to come out something with the vision here. What's that?
Doc getting on his neck, so he might have had a little stinger.
No, I'm thinking he's wiping his face. It looked like he might have got one of them BBs in his eye from the turf.
Oh.
Blackburn carries for a short gain. Second down, 9 yards to go.
So, Coach, we host some really big tournaments at East Ascension. Our Spartan Classic is a huge tournament, big 2-day tournament that we host at Lamar Dixon to be able to fit everybody. But one of the biggest ones that we host is the Public School State Championship. How does that go about? Like, why? Or maybe I should.
Keep.
Come on, man. Come on, man. All right, so on the flag, he shouldn't have to come out the game because he ripped it off his head. Yeah. So maybe I should explain it, or you correct me if I'm wrong, just in case I say something. I don't want to say nothing wrong, right? So they split major sports, okay, private and public, which I will still argue with anybody that wants to argue, debate it, whatever you want to call it. You cannot tell me that private schools completely dominated public schools in major sports. You can't make me believe that. Okay?
Oh, really?
No. In major sports.
Okay, yeah.
In major sports, in football, basketball, baseball. Okay.
Yeah.
But where we see the domination, the separation, is in the Olympic-style sports, the country club-style sports, in wrestling, tennis, volleyball, gym, swimming. Those sports, they're completely dominated by private schools.
Yeah.
So the reason
Good
look
job.
at this run.
Good job. And who's all the way 76ers? I mean, he was 8 yards down the field.
He's up there getting
Bulldozers gonna get over.
Did you see when he decided to turn it up? 3 steps, he went 7 yards.
So I think, and like I said, people out there can debate me all they want. They can disagree with me. It really don't matter. That's what we're here for. So I think the split should not be here in the major sports, okay? But I do think it should be in the smaller stuff like I just called out. So we host a public school state championship. 63 teams or so?
Yeah, 63. I think it's going to be 67 or 68 this year. We have committed to come.
So 67, 68 teams committed to come this year. How many public schools compete in wrestling? So
82.
okay, so
Almost all.
So almost 100%. I mean, we're close, okay? Come and do this. That means something, okay? That means that's what really needs to happen. Because if they didn't believe in it, then we wouldn't have that big of a tournament,
Yeah.
okay? So why is it? Why did the smaller sports get overlooked and split? Because they can't tell us because there's not enough, right? There's not enough public school and private school to split it and make it equal. Because they don't have enough private schools to make the split work now.
Yeah.
They go into playoffs with buys. Whereas public schools still got to play every week in the playoffs. So to me, I mean, how do you feel about that?
I see we'll lose kids to private schools. It's frustrating. You do everything you can to get a kid to.
Look at here,
Let's
look at
go.
here.
Good job. We're icing on
We're
cake.
just moving the sticks.
48. First down.
But it's one of those things where you can get all these kids, but I mean, you go to a private school, they have their districts are open borders, it seems like, and then you're picking kids out of, in this area, you're picking out of Gonzales.
Yeah.
It just is what it is.
Yeah, you get a 6 foot, 100-pound kid in my kid, right?
Yeah.
Where they're getting,
a kid from
they're getting
New
studs.
Roads is coming, driving an hour and a half to go to school every day. It's like, all right, well, how can that happen? Where's the fairness and all that? But at the end of the day, you make it work.
Yeah.
But Coach Mahoney started the public school championship for that reason, to give those. And it's the smaller sports to begin with.
Right.
See what we do here. Good run.
Nice
There you go.
run.
They throw a flag.
Got a flag.
Demarius McCarty.
Homeboy throwing a flag.
Look, they
Out left
still
field.
throwing flags.
Yeah, you know what? That's fine. We'll back up 5 on this one. And that's just more time we're going to eat up. I don't hate it.
There's only, 2 minutes and... 2 minutes, 30 seconds
2:30
left.
left. And so I don't hate that call. I really don't. You're just going to give us enough time to eat this out of here. Eat this clock out and we're good.
Yeah, but Coach Mahoney started it all because we have kids that email us talking about like this is their Super Bowl, right? You get the even the smaller public schools that already have a hard time fielding a full team or competing across the state because wrestling's an expensive sport. Like just to bring kids to go everywhere, and especially if they're from faraway places. So. And then those parents hit you up and they're like, hey, my son came back with this medal. He plays 5th place at public school. This is the best thing he's ever done. He's so happy he's done it. It's those kind of moments that matter the most out of anything. It's just those kids getting an opportunity to compete at a massive stage and showcase their skills.
And so even our state, the true state championship where everybody comes together, public, private, everybody, they still...
To me, I was paying attention to the clock.
Okay.
The game clock didn't start at all. But we went, I don't know, we was in the 2:10s. Game clock started, play clock didn't. I don't know if that's what they're talking about, but it seems like to me they're trying to fix it.
Okay. So they still split. Lance Trosclair just texted and said, Tony must have a big smile across his face because he texted a minute ago that he loves it that the O-line just took this game over.
Oh, yeah.
I want to know the rushing yards.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we'll get that in a couple days. They'll total that up. And
time of possession, rushing yards.
Time of possession.
Yeah.
Look, 2:15, setting it back to 2:15.
Yeah.
So that's what it was.
So back to state, they break down classes. So small schools don't wrestle the big schools and all that stuff. We don't do that in the public school.
No, everybody wrestles.
Everybody wrestles.
It doesn't matter.
Because why? Because you got studs. We've seen it. I know in my son's class of 120, the best guy in the state was in Division II or
Division II.
So like that gives him an opportunity to be able to wrestle
And compete.
against guys as good as him and more people. So I don't know. I love the sport. I love it. If you're out there and you're listening and you can't come to watch it, get with me, get with the school, get in touch with Coach Connor. You really need to come check it out. It's very intense. It's very action-packed. It's really a good atmosphere whenever we do, especially like duels, man.
Yeah.
And,
Watch the Jambalaya Cup.
Or Jambalaya Cup.
Sandoval and Dutchtown all wrestle in Prairieville now.
Yep. And
it gets entertaining.
It does. It does. And like Jambalaya Cup, which unfortunately it slipped from us this year. We got to go to Dutchtown this year to do it because whoever wins it, they host it. But it's still just a great atmosphere to come and watch. And so, look, let's see here. I got some people disagreeing with me on the splitting, but it's good.
Yeah. Hey, I like to see them.
I can only speak for wrestling, but a public school hasn't won a state championship of wrestling in 50 years.
Yes.
So that's the only thing I can say.
Look at this.
Man.
Big hit in the backfield.
Oh.
We got a big pancake here. Yeah.
Is that Bryson?
That's Bryson.
Yeah.
Let's see. He's a little fired up.
McCarty on the carry.
That's a big pancake there.
Ball down by number 31.
Yeah, and look, that's me. And I know I told you this before, but when we left state last year, and we get on the interstate, and they spray.
Is that all their coaches on the field?
Yeah. Yeah. They spray painted that bed sheet and they hung it up on that road sign, and it said 3P for Jesuit. And I want to leave state either this year or next year and be able to put
I'm gonna put EA.
Public school. You know, I would love to do that before we're done with wrestling. But you know, and look, you guys are awesome at what you do. You know how strong I believe in y'all, and glad to help y'all any way I can. And you know, like I said, I can talk for me and my family. I know what y'all done for my son, and but y'all do it for every kid in that program. Y'all show no favoritism. Whoever gives it to you, you give it back to them. And you know, I love the way y'all run things, and
I appreciate
that. It's a great atmosphere what you guys do there. That's why I do when I can leave work a little bit early and go sit down and watch a little bit of practice. To me, I love practice more than I love the games. I like going and watch y'all, and I did it with baseball and football with my other son playing, and you can get so much out of the X and O's of the game, and watching the preparation for it. To me, I get a lot out of that. So I always try to take advantage of that when I can. I feel bad sometimes because I walk in your meeting, but I still even like y'all's talks, you know, because the talks are just as good as strong as the practice. So what y'all are doing there is great. I mean, I love Mahoney and Turley and you, and even Mahoney's boys that come back and help. I mean, that's why we're a winning program, you know.
Hey, we nailed that.
Yeah, absolutely. We're minute 35.
Let's go.
Well, they're out of timeouts for sure, right?
Yes.
Denham is.
This avenges a loss from last year, too. Good district win.
Yeah. And this is going to put us up 11-9 in overall standings.
Hey, they played a great game all around. I mean, like y'all said, the defense held up, swarmed to the ball, offensive lines nonstop. Hey, pushing. It felt like every time they got the ball, we ran the ball 4 or 5 yards.
Yeah,
you're right.
Absolutely.
It was just it looked like we leaned on the offensive line tonight and they pulled through.
Absolutely. Yeah. You know, in the first half, let's go back to that. The first half, we talked about it. You know, defense stayed on the field a lot in the first half. And they bent, but they never broke. You know, and so they played as strong as they could. like you said, offensive line really turned it up. The vision of our two running backs are sick.
Yeah.
I mean, those guys are so talented, man. And to be able to just take their time, Blackburn especially, how he tiptoes around the backfield to find a hole. McCarty, he's a little bit different. Look, line drive punt. He almost lost that one.
He's got to catch him. There you go.
McCarty's a different running back. He hits the hole hard, whereas Blackburn's more of a finesse runner, and they just took over this game. So 37 seconds left.
Give the game ball, to those two guys in the O-line for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
We might just show favoritism.
Oh,
We might just show favoritism.
Yeah.
Keep the game on. Give me a bucket of chicken.
You got to lead us, huh?
So, question for y'all, and Tony, you might have caught on to it in the Brock and Thurn show. Who was the offensive player of the week last week for East Ascension?
If you're going to ask me to give you a name.
Any guesses? Offensive player of the game.
I remember
that the team voted on.
Yes.
The team
MVP,
voted.
right? That's what you had? Or the player of the game?
No, it was just offensive player of the game. Do you have any idea?
No clue.
Defensive back, number 4. Dawson Landry was the offensive.
Because he took the pick six.
They voted that he deserved to get the offensive lead. They blew it down. Yeah, they blew him down.
Hey, they still went after it. Man.
Yeah. So they gave it to Dawson last week. So, you could easily say offensive line this week.
Watch them. Watch them. They're coming.
No, they spiked it. Yeah, if they ask our opinion, and Brock's going to watch us tonight, y'all want to know our opinion of this O-line tonight. They definitely get it.
I heard you were shaking on last week's game, all nervous.
Oh, man, he was doing some swaying.
Look at this.
There we go. Oh, man.
God. In and out of the hands, boy.
Golden's pass incomplete. Dungill Smith on the coverage.
This is a really good win. I mean, Denham took Central down to the wire last week. If I'm not mistaken.
And we seen what we did with Central. It wasn't much. And Central's legit.
Yeah,
I mean they
state champions.
Yeah, could be state champion again this year. I mean they are good.
I like seeing the progression of the team from week to week.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
How many penalties do they have?
Yes. We had a lot last week.
Yeah, but this week, I mean,
and we cleaned it up. Look at this. He caught that, but he's out of bounds.
Got 2 seconds left.
2 seconds left to go.
At the 2.
Goldman's pass complete to Brenton Paul.
He's going to start when they
set the ball.
Yeah,
right?
when they set the ball.
You better get in there. They're going to try to run it over.
Yeah, he got in. That's okay.
Hustle play.
Yeah, that's okay. That's ball game, ladies and gentlemen. They did get that score, so that's going to be your ball game from Spartan Stadium tonight. The Spartans beat the Denham Springs Yellow Jackets 26 to 20. I'm sorry, 26 to 20. And what a great night to be a Spartan, I tell you. Tony, you got something you want to add in before we wrap up?
I tell you what, I kind of just like the quiet, right?
Yeah.
I tell you what, if we had to give the word count trophy today, it'd be you. I'm telling you.
Well, look at this. Oh my goodness.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Come on, guys.
Ain't no way.
No.
All right.
All right, guys.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got a little extracurricular after the game, but looks like everybody's got them separated. Everybody's handling their business. And
Get them to the locker room.
Yep, get them to the locker room, guys.
We got,
be good.
who we getting helped off the field right here?
Who's that?
I can't see it. It looks like we got Hudson helping one of the players
well,
off
Hudson
the
went
field.
and grabbed one of them. I did see that. Hudson, great young man, and went to get him off the field. So
Next Tuesday night, the Spartans travel to Live Oak for a freshman JV doubleheader beginning at 5:30 p.m. Next Friday night, the Spartans will be back on Burnside for homecoming against the Live Oak Eagles. Thank you for coming out to Spartan Stadium tonight. We wish you a safe passage home this evening.
Yeah,
For those across the way, best of luck and health the rest of the season. Until next time, good night and go Spartans.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, so the extracurriculars are over. And, hey, it didn't change the outcome of the game. Spartans win tonight 26-20. And you know what? They're going to get down there and get a good talking to by the coaches. And,
Brock don't play.
one thing I'm going to tell you, you won't see that again this year. You know, that's not going to happen. But, ladies and gentlemen, look, we thank Coach Connie Caldwell for coming and spending the second half with us.
Appreciate you.
So if you want to come out, come see some wrestling and get with us, we'll be glad to have you. Once again, we're going to bring this up. Tonight's game was dedicated in the name of Mr. Joey Boudreaux, who is a true Spartan. Unfortunately, he passed away unexpectedly this week, and Mr. Joey and Miss Audrey, they often attended many events at East Ascension, Booster Club meetings, games. He was just a great guy to be around, and loving dearly family. Like I grew up with his kids. I coached his grandkids. Just super guy.
Beautiful man and a beautiful family.
And our prayers go out to him, and just know we love you guys, and we are praying for you. Yes, we'll be dearly missed, Mr. Joey Boudreaux. But I do know tonight he was watching down, and he loved this victory here tonight, just like the rest of us. So thank you guys for joining us. And that was it for Tony and I. So,
thank y'all for tuning in.
Yeah, thank y'all for listening to us and putting up with us. And we had fun, and hopefully they bring us back and let us do some other sports for you guys. So until then, go Big Blue.